Hi, it's Maggie. I had a request to do Aliyah's chart by Canella, so it's going to be a very brief overview. As a rule, when I do a chart, it's about an hour, for a client, but this is just brief overviews I do pretty much on my channel. I love to do musicians' charts. So Aliyah, what would be very interesting would be to do a synastry between Aliyah and R. Kelly, and also Aliyah and Drake. Drake just idolizes Aliyah. So anyway, her birth info is January 16th, 1979 in Brooklyn, New York. And the birth time is 8:43 a.m. It's not a good birth time. It's kind of like hearsay, I think, from her mom. Just kind of said she was born in the morning. So doesn't have a really good rating. So, but regardless, she is very much a Capricorn. Her sun is in Capricorn. Her Mercury, planet of communication, is in Capricorn, and Mars is exalted in Capricorn. So she has three planets that, just through hard work, brought her all the way to the top of her career. Her moon, she has three planets in Virgo, actually. Her moon, just to make sure, her moon is in Virgo, so in this seventh house, and Saturn's in Virgo, and her north node in Virgo. So she was under the control of R. Kelly. I mean, she got married to him when she was 15. So the control, restriction, separation would be Saturn in Virgo in the seventh house of relationships, partnerships. And her north node is, I guess, her mission to learn about herself through relationship. And so through other partnerships, and she partnered with a lot of different people in her short life. I'm just going to go around the wheel. Her Pluto is in the eighth house of Libra. That's her music. Scorpionic of nature, her music. Pluto's the ruler of Scorpio. So, her music, like Rock the Boat. And she had a great career in music. So that was her artistry, but coming under the influence of R. Kelly would be Pluto in Libra in the eighth house. Eighth house is Scorpio's house, so attracting Plutonian relationships through the arts, and that would be her art, her self-expression. She also has Uranus in the ninth house in Scorpio. It's up on the midheaven. So that's sudden, unpredictable, liberating, eccentric, strange change, and sexuality as well. So, just the whole underage marriage thing was really played out in the media. Ninth house would be media, attention, publishing. Her Venus and Neptune are in the 10th house in Sagittarius. So she does have a lot of fire in her chart. Her Venus and Neptune, Venus is what you like. Neptune, it could be music, or certainly her muse. So Venus conjunct Neptune is just a beautiful, beautiful artist. And having those in the 10th house, that's her career. And in the midheaven as well, in Sagittarius, is an international career. And then back to her Mercury, Sun, and Mars. So everything in this chart, everything is in above the horizon. The only planet she has below the horizon, as I like to say it, below the ascendant line, is Jupiter in Leo. So that's her stardom. That made her shine as a star. It brought her fame. Jupiter is opposed her Mars. Jupiter is opposed her Mars. So, yeah, I'm probably, I don't know, could do her transits on the day her plane crashed. I don't know if I want to go that deep with it. Just a thought. So she has some beautiful trines in her chart between Virgo and Capricorn. So that certainly helped her to succeed. She had some good management early on. But at the same time, there was a lot of control. Saturn is control. You know, Saturn is the ruler of Capricorn, and certainly is control and structure, and it's trining Capricorn, her 3 planets in Capricorn, and Mars exalted in Capricorn, her Sun, and Mercury, planet of communication. So those are trining with all her Virgo stuff in the 7th house of partnerships. So that certainly helped her work and strive and get ahead. But the Jupiter in Leo in the 6th house of work, that's creative self-expression and relationships and children. She may have had many children had she lived. Some beautiful children. So her art, were her kids, her self-expression, and that lives on because where Jupiter is, it expands and enlarges her creative self-expression through a vital heart. So, but she's got a ton of earth. So this is one practical, business-minded young lady. Her coming under the influence of different producers and getting signed with different labels and everything. That would be her Venus, Neptune, 10th house, Sagittarius, midheaven. So that brought her good fortune in her music. She also has Jupiter trining Venus. Talk about good luck. I mean, the 2 great benefics are trining each other. Leo, Jupiter in Leo, and trining Venus in Sagittarius, which is conjuncting Neptune. So naturally, she would be an instant success with that combo. That combo of benefics trining each other in fire. Yeah, so that's that's her. I'm going to break down her elements. Her air is Pluto and the ascendant. This has her ascendant as Aquarius. Her ascendant's Aquarius. Her first house is Pisces. It's Pisces. So, yeah, and her Mars is almost in her 12th house, it looks like. But because the birth time is not so accurate, I'm not going to really roll with the houses so much. The planets are, though. They take on the color of the sign they're in. So that's her air. It's the ascendant, Pluto. Pluto in Libra, sorry. Pluto in Libra, and it's squaring Mars. Pluto in Libra squaring Mars. So that would probably be her maybe even captive relationship that she got out of early on. That could cause some potential problems, and it did with her plane crash, because it almost looks like Mars is in the 12th house, and she was with a group of people when her plane crashed. So that's her only air, Aquarius and Pluto and Libra. Aquarius ascendant. But all the earth is her practicality that brought her success and business. And her earth, very, very practical, ambitious, driven to succeed. Sun, Mercury, and Mars. That's just boom, all in Capricorn. She hits you with that. Very strong-willed, probably stubborn, fixed, It's on actually Capricorn's cardinal, but fixed on a goal. You know, the goal was her to produce her music. And then she's got Moon, Saturn, and the North Node in her relationship house. So that was in Virgo. In Virgo is health, attention to detail, service, and yeah. So anyway, that Saturn there was very, very hard for her, I believe. I think it was very hard for her. And Saturn is squaring her Venus and Neptune. So I think that she was easily influenced and, brought into deception and just had to learn the hard way about relationships because of this Saturn square. Saturn squaring Neptune and Saturn squaring Venus as well. That's, you tend to glamorize relationships and then the reality hits and it's very, very hard. So, so she's all earth and fire, 2 planets in air, and the only water she has is Uranus. That's in Scorpio. That's the sexuality. So, for her time, Uranus was very liberating and unusual and different, and so she had her own unique portrayal of her Uranus and Scorpio in her career, in her publishing, in her song lyrics. And Uranus is exalted in Scorpio, so it's almost like she became kind of like a sex symbol. I mean, Drake, every concert he has this big picture of Aliyah up there, So that's Uranus and Scorpio, just kind of kinky, the people she attracted into her life. I don't know a whole lot about her. I'm just kind of looking at the chart. So, So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, Canella. Thank you for requesting it. And if anyone would like their chart read, please just contact me at margaretrosanastrology.com, and I'll be happy to do your chart. All right, take care.